Joel, surprise, surprise, you've signed at Coleraine Football Club. Congratulations and welcome. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. It feels it's been happening for a long time, and obviously when the story broke in January time, I had to focus on my game and winning the league. So I couldn't really sit down and maybe take it in and understand what I'm doing here. But now I'm here and I'm looking around and I'm really happy, and I got a really good feeling of this place. To be honest, easy enough because I just enjoy playing football. When you're playing, when you're on the pitch, you don't think anything else other than winning the game of football. And I think you can read into everything you want and listen to people, but at the end of the day, it's what you do on the pitch is what you're judged by, and it's something that, like I say, as a kid, you want to play football and you want to enjoy it. So that's probably just as basic as it gets. I just wanted to enjoy myself, and by me enjoying myself, I have to win. So if we win, then I enjoy it. Well, obviously me and the gaffer at Linfield had good conversations, and I knew where I stood with him, and he knew where things were. And that game at Dungannon, to be fair, it was an important game because of where it was in January in the season, and to score and you know, it sort of just settled everything, I think. And I always think things happen for a reason, and I think sometimes when a story happens, it continues the story a little bit. So no, it was good to get the goal, and it said that the Linfield fans, you know, gave me a good reception, so it was sort of easy enough in terms of that.
What he done last season was incredible, and it probably this is a few conversations that I've had with him. I can see why, and he probably felt he had a point to prove. People think that he might go the other way, but he certainly didn't, and he helped Linfield won the league convincingly, and he was a major part of that. So he should be very, very proud of his achievements, and he's a Coleraine player now, and hopefully, and I'm sure we will see the very best version of him.
Well, when I spoke to Henry, he was very enthusiastic about what he wanted to achieve and what he sees this club being, and you just sort of get a feeling off people, and I got a good feeling off him. And when he came here, I got a very family, homely sort of feeling, and like I said, it just sort of felt right, as if, like I said, it was meant to happen. It was meant, this is where I'm supposed to be now, and yeah, it's just almost like a start of a journey at this club, and they're very enthusiastic about where they want to go and how successful they want to be. So to be a part of that, it's something different to step into a team where you win now and you have to win, and it's in the DNA. We're here, it's a journey of getting there, and hopefully we can do that.
I was lucky to be with you on some of the prize nights this year, and you picked up a lot of personal accolades, often you know, led Linfield to the title. How important for you are those personal accolades, the personal awards at the end of the year, or are they just really a symbol of how the season's gone?
You don't think, it's not something you think about when you play football. Obviously it's nice to get, and at the time it's you know, something you take pride in, but it's not really something I've ever been that bothered by. And like you say, the team awards are more important. Winning league titles is really what more you'll be remembered by. And like I say, if a person in the team wins a personal accolade, then the team's obviously had it done well. So I think, even though my name may be on one of them Player of the Year trophies, it was a team effort, and it's always been like that, where without the team playing well, I can't play well. So we're part of a team. It's a team game. It's not an individual game.
You need winners in your dressing room. You do. If you want to achieve, if you want other players to follow, you need winners in your dressing room. And I think straight away when the news came out that Joel Cooper was coming to Coleraine, I'm sure the players in the dressing room that haven't won things before were really, really inspired, and I think he'll lead by his actions. And I don't think he'll be the most vocal player in the world by his actions, how he trains, how he conducts himself, and what he produces on the pitch. And I think he'll be absolutely brilliant for this football club.
Yeah, it's something that I'm looking forward to. It's different. It's going to be different, different atmosphere, different surrounding, and it's something that can bring the best out of people, and hopefully it does for me. And maybe put myself on the back foot signing for Coleraine after winning the league and being Player of the Year. It's maybe not what people expected or what people thought was going to be in the next line. But so almost like I feel like I've more points to prove to people again, and I'm looking forward to hopefully putting a bit of success with this club.
On a slightly different tangent, you know, recently you've had to do with the fact that your close friend and advisor Bill's been unwell. You know, you're used to off the field stuff being difficult and challenging, but how has that been? Because I know how important he is to you.
Yeah, it's tough because I'd like him to be here today. You know, he's a big part of my football career and my family life too. And yeah, he deserves a lot of credit for me being in this position now. And I think it is tough seeing somebody you care about massively struggling and being in hospital. But I think we're hoping he's on the right track to recovery, and hopefully he can continue that way.
Whenever the conversations start at Coleraine and start to finish, and then all of a sudden you realise one of the next targets is going to be Stephen Fallon, you know, what's your thinking on that, and what do you think Coleraine have got in a player like Stephen?
Yeah, I was delighted when Stephen sang. So obviously it's not for any face, and I think he's a top lad as well. But I think footballer-wise, he's one of the better players I've ever played with. I think, you know, people don't see him in training and stuff that we see, and his abilities it can be scary at times. And I just hope he gets a bit of luck and can keep his fitness, because when he's playing, he's scary good. So I'm looking forward to seeing him out there.
You obviously mentioned Joel. You know, for those who aren't in the room, he's sitting just to your right, so you're gonna have to say nice things about him. But whenever the conversations were being had that Joel was going to move up, you know, did that have an impact on your curiosity about coming here?
Yeah, I think if you're saying somebody like Joel, you sort of know what direction a team's going in, what direction the club's going in. So when someone says the best player in the league, it makes it easier for me then to make that decision to come as well.
You know, and you've obviously played alongside him and trained alongside him. You know, what sort of player have Coleraine got in Joel Cooper?
And the best player in the league, in my opinion.
Full stop.
Yeah.
Like anytime I've played here, the crowd numbers have been really good, and the backing from Coleraine to their team at the time has always been good, and it's something I look forward to being a part of, and hopefully we can give them something to cheer about and get behind. And I think going on this journey together is important. I think we need the supporters to be right behind us, and because there might be ups and downs through the journey, but we need them to stick by us, and we'll hopefully do everything we can on the pitch to give them something to shout about.
You've a lot. You've a lot, really. He's obviously a winner. He's won over and over again, knows what it takes, and he's an extremely talented footballer that anyone would want to work with. And I'm extremely excited to get working with him. And the conversations that I've had with Joel, he's a very, very driven individual, and he will come here looking to achieve and to help take this club to the next level.
Yeah, well, that's sort of me as a player. That's what I like to do. I like to try and create stuff out of nothing, and I like to score and be exciting. So hopefully I can get Coleraine fans off their seat, and hopefully I can bring success. Yeah, I just wanted to be an exciting time. I think this club deserves some success and some excitement around it. And I think hopefully the new manager and the new players coming in, we can add some excitement, and I look forward to getting out and putting the shirt on and hopefully giving good performances.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Glad to get over the night.
Delighted.